Woohoo! Hey, everyone out there in virtual land. Welcome to another episode of Chillin with the
Chillin
Girls.
with the Girls.
Yes.
All right. So tonight's show is going to be really exciting. You see our chef hat on. So I guess we are cooking tonight, right?
Yes.
And we're also talking about motivating yourself, how to motivate yourself. And I think you probably want to get a notepad, a notebook, and a pen or something, and take some notes because this is going to be some good nuggets. Yes, Mom, this is going to be some good nuggets, good information that you can use to improve your life. So y'all don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. So share with your family and your friends and tell them to tune in to Chilling with the Girls tonight. All right. So we're going to turn it over to the lady that's cutting up something. What are you cutting up?
I'm cutting up some apples. So this month of December is National Apple Pie Month, you guys.
Ooh, I love apple pie.
So I am making a vegan apple pie. And this is my garbage bowl. So I can just set this aside. So,
what kind of bowl is it, Tawanda?
My garbage bowl. So all
garbage.
my apple peelings and all that kind of stuff went into this bowl, you guys.
Are you going to use the apple peelings for something?
I'm going to use the apple peelings to put them in the trash. That's what I'm going to use them for. Put them in the trash. So I am just going to sit here and cut up some apples, you all. Shouldn't take me too long to do it.
You know why I asked you, Tawanda? Because we can make.
Wait, no, where you got on?
We can continue coming from work.
Mom, tell them to tune in. You should know what time it is.
Boy, we on the live. Boy, we on the live.
Well, yeah, we are live.
Why the door shut?
So we have we used to use the apple peelings to make preserves. So
I don't make preserves. I don't go that far.
No.
I do a lot of stuff homemade and scratch, but I don't go that far. No, sir. I just purchased my own jam, you know.
I know that's right,
jam. You know, I don't go that far.
So how many apples are you cutting up?
Okay, so actually this is going to be 7 apples. So if you have bigger apples, then you could do like 5 or 6 apples. But these are like a medium-sized apple. So I'm just going to do 7 of these if they were medium-sized apples. Yeah, thanks for asking me that question. Uh-oh. There goes.
I need a cutter, like a wedger. I have an apple wedger.
An apple wedger? An apple wedger?
Yep, to cut it.
Oh, so I like to cut, so I don't mind.
Right here.
I don't mind cutting up some stuff.
Chop.
Oh,
I have one of those too.
And then I have another one that makes smaller wedges.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say. Those they kind of big with me. So.
Yes.
Right. And so what else you going to put in there, Tawanda?
So I'm going to put since I have like little bitty small lemons, I'm going to put the juice of 4 small lemons. That's going to go in here.
Okay.
And one thing that's going to do is going to give it a nice flavor, and also it's going to stop my apples from turning brown.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I have some butter. I have a stick of butter.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there. And then I have some cornstarch, you guys. Now let me tell you what I learned. Well, not just now, but I learned that when you're using cornstarch, your liquid should be cold.
Really?
Your liquid should be cold. Because if it's hot, it's gonna take a long time to thicken.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
That's how I messed up my banana pudding, y'all.
Oh.
Cornstarch in while it was cold. So
Okay.
when it turned
Oh.
a long time to thicken, so I just kept adding more cornstarch and I messed up my flavor.
Okay.
But when you're using flour, you do that with hot liquid.
Okay.
Okay.
So cornstarch is cold liquid and flour is hot liquid.
Okay.
So I'm going to be using some and what I'm gonna do is when I get finished cutting up these apples, I'm not gonna go too fast because I have a glass cutting board and it's kind of slippery.
Oh.
I don't want
Okay.
to cut myself.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
I
cut
did.
yourself.
Yeah, like I did before using this glass cutting board.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
so why are you doing that? We know that this is like the Christmas holiday season and everything, and some people, they feel like they can't afford to buy anything for their loved ones, and we thought this would be a good show to like motivate people. We never know what's going to happen next year under the new administration.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been like kind of sad, depressed, and all that kind of stuff. So we
Right.
thought it would be a great idea, to feature some speakers, some well-known speakers like
Yeah.
motivational speakers like Steve Harvey. You got Les Brown. You have Miles Monroe, Denzel Washington. You have Cindy Trim and Cheryl. Cheryl Lee, what's her name? Cheryl Ralph Lee. And
Okay.
we just thought we wanted to like motivate people and stuff. I know Steve Harvey was like, a lot of people might want to give up, and not enjoy the holiday or just give up on life, period. But Steve
Mhm.
Harvey has this little clip, and I'm going to show it. And it says, "Don't give up." Oh my goodness.
You know what? Before you show it, I want to say like it was this one celebrity lady, and she was saying her daughter, because of the administration, her daughter was just crying, and she had to motivate her daughter, to let her know everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to be crying and stuff.
Wow.
You had to encourage her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it is right here, guys.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen, no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
Working on yourself, talking to yourself. That's so very.
We should talk about that. We need to talk about that never give up one.
Yeah, we want to talk.
I was talking to my children, and they were saying stuff like, "Well, I tried that, and didn't work."
Yeah.
However, you can't just say, "I tried it and didn't work." You have to continue to try.
Yeah.
You can't give up. So the fact that you say, "I tried it with an ED and it didn't work," that means you gave up.
Yeah.
So we can't give up. Okay, let me real quick. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm about to do. Take this cornstarch. I'm just gonna put it in the apples. And y'all, this is one dish that I don't measure. So I'm just gonna put some of this cornstarch in the apples.
Okay.
I don't know how much. And then I'm gonna take this lid right here, and I'm just gonna shake it up.
I like this the one where you're exercising while you're cooking.
Exercising while I'm cooking, and then this is the lemon juice. This is like I had small lemons, y'all. Didn't have big lemons. So this is the juice of 4 small lemons.
Okay.
Pour that on top. Yes, like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna shake this up
That's
again.
on turn, right? Turn brown or something too.
Yeah, that's why I do the lemon juice so it don't turn around.
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be pretty good. And it I'm gonna put a little bit more. Because that's gonna thicken when you put that with the butter in the pan. That's gonna thicken. Okay. Let's set that aside. Now I'm gonna add my butter in the pan. Should have my pan on now. So you can go ahead, Tish, because this gonna melt in the pan.
Okay, yeah. And so somebody was saying like successful people, they make it because they don't give up but they fail at stuff, but they keep on going until they succeed. And it was like, you never know you're going to succeed with something if you give up. And you
Yeah.
just have to take that chance, to make it. And I know a lot of people are trying to do the internet stuff. Like we are trying to tap into that. A lot of people are trying to tap into classes online and teaching and all that kind of stuff. And it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. I'm working with Tawanda trying to get some stuff done.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
and it's like finding the time, and it's like you have to invest in yourself. And like Steve Harvey was saying, don't give up. How do you know it's not going to work if you give up? You have to keep pressing and keep moving and keep going on.
And you know what? I think you should be even cautious when you pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't completely give up, but you just like you stop or whatever. Because I think you need to keep that momentum going and keep that drive going, because a lot of times even when you pause and like, okay, I'm just gonna take a break or whatever, other stuff may start coming in your life and then you'll forget, you have a tendency of to forget about what you were doing at first.
Right.
And you don't have that drive and motivation anymore.
Yeah.
Melanie, unless if you do stop, you're gonna write. You're gonna do something. And I did you hear the inventor? I think he did something in like 100 times. It was successful, maybe 101 times, and he became very successful. It was one of the inventors, and he became rich, and it exploded,
I can't remember who that was, Mom.
Yeah.
And when you are inventing something, you're gonna have so many errors before you get it right.
Yeah.
You're gonna make so many mistakes. And just like even with what we're doing cooking now, you're gonna make so many mistakes when you become a chef or something like that. But it's like the key is not to give up.
Yeah.
People are successful because they never gave up on their endeavors and stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna add in my my sugar in the raw.
Okay.
This is sugar in the raw, and it's a little healthier than the white sugar.
Okay.
So sugar in the raw. I'm gonna add that in now. And then I'm also going to add my maple syrup.
And Tawanda is making apple pie. This is an apple. What's it? Vegan apple pie?
Vegan apple pie, yes. And so I use plant-based butter. And so I have more than one sweetener, though, you guys. So I have the sugar in the raw as a sweetener, and I have my maple syrup as a sweetener, and then I also have a little teeny bit of black molasses, because there's a lot of nutrients and sweetness in black fat molasses. So I'm gonna add that as well.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna add some another sweetener is, where did I put it? My agave. I had some agave nectar. That was another one of my sweeteners.
Okay.
Agave nectar.
That actually looks good.
All stirred up in there.
It needs some caramel.
You can see it's gonna thicken because of the cornstarch and stuff.
So Tawanda, what makes it vegan? Because it just look like apples and cinnamon and
butter.
Well, because we didn't use dairy butter. We used plant-based butter.
Okay. So that makes it vegan?
That makes it vegan because it's plant-based butter,
Oh. Okay.
Then I have some cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt. I'm just gonna add that in there as well.
And then she doesn't have the processed sugar.
Right, I don't have the white sugar.
Yeah.
Use the brown.
Apples, of course, apples are healthy and stuff, as it is. But when you're making a regular apple pie, You
Mhm.
use, you don't use plant-based for plant-based stuff, Use all the unhealthy stuff. All the unhealthy stuff. Okay, so this is gonna cook. So you can go ahead, Tish. This is gonna
Okay.
But
And
Patricia,
ma'am.
Patricia, I found the inventor. It was Thomas Edison. Say
Oh,
he invented carbon telephone transmitter, light bulb, and phonograph. They say it took 1,000 unsuccessful attempts
Good.
before
wow.
he created
A
before
thousand?
he created the first light bulb.
1,000?
1,000. Are you kidding
And
me?
it
That's
says
a
you
lot.
can really learn from failure as you do success. You learn
And
as much
Wow.
from failure as you learn from success.
Wow.
and
That's a
so
whole.
and
I
so
wonder how many years did he fail? When
How
was
many
it
years?
years
he
did he
failed
fail
1,000 times, so it had to be years, Mel.
Right. I mean, I know it was
Yeah,
years, but I'm
understand.
just
Right.
yeah, I'm just wondering how many years.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
we have our next motivational speaker who I really love, Les Brown. Les Brown, he said something. He was like, always be ready. And he said, you don't want to need it and not have it. He said, you rather not need it and have it than to have it. Wait a minute, you rather have it and not need it than to
Need it and don't
need it
have
and
it.
not have it. And so he prepared himself. This story, he prepared himself, and he said when the guy on the radio got sick, and he told me, he said, call the radio station, and he didn't even he called the radio station, but then he went inside the radio station himself, Mel, and ran the whole show.
Wow.
It was like the owner was like, get such and such to go down there and be in the man's and and replace them. And he was like, he was say he practiced in the mirror for like a long time. He was like, this was my time.
And
Wow.
Tish, was he cleaning or something? Did he get a menial job down there?
He was like his porter. He was the runner, and he was the urn guy. What do you call those guys?
Like a gopher.
Gopher. He was a gopher. He would pick people up from the airport. Like he would do all that kind of stuff. But he would always want to be on the radio. So he practiced and practiced and practiced about when that man got sick. He called. He was like, I can't do on the radio. Da, da, da. So he called the guy, and the guy was like, oh no, call such and such to come on. He said he did not call him. He went to that room and locked the door. That's Brown, Mabel Brown, baby boy, and we're here.
Oh wow. That was bold.
But he got his start. And so what he's talking about on this one is kill negative thinking. And that's so important too, to kill negative thinking. So let's see.
Absolutely. Yes. Wow.
Working on yourself, talking to yourself. That's so very important. Overcoming the negative conversation, that inner dialogue that's going on all the time, even when you don't want it to be there. You can't stop yourself right now from thinking. You can't do it. It's going on. And so learning how to empower yourself, part of doing that is standing up to yourself. You got to stand up inside yourself sometimes and say, shut up. I was going to give a presentation, and this voice inside of me saying, you can't do this. You don't have everything it takes. Shut up. I'm behind on my bills, and you're telling me what I can't do. I have got to do it. You'll get scared sometimes. Your mind will go blank on you. Some people you will allow to unnerve you. And you wonder, what's wrong with me? I'm not crazy. That's why you've got to learn to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to stand up inside yourself. Working on yourself, watching that inner dialogue, it will determine the quality of your life.
11 things people learn.
Wow. Wow. You gotta tell yourself to shut up.
Have y'all told yourself to shut up?
Yeah, those voices all the time. Like,
Absolutely.
I can do this.
Yeah, I can do
Told
it.
myself to shut up. Absolutely. Just
And you
shut
can go
up.
on. Sometimes you're so tired, you cannot put one foot ahead of another. You can do this. You're going to do this one step at a time. And most of these people started at poor beginnings. I think Les Brown, did he have a twin brother? And they
Yes.
died or something? Yeah, and the lady raised
I think
them
they found him. Wasn't he? Wasn't
in a
weren't they
barn or
left
in
on
a
a?
baker's
They were
place.
left somewhere. Yeah,
And babies.
left on somebody's
You
steps.
know, you know, one thing too, well, one thing too, when I feel like I'm overwhelmed,
Yeah,
you know, and I can't do this, I can't do this. It's something in my head saying I can't do this, I can't do this. I
yeah.
say, Tawanda, you can do this. And I say,
Mhm.
calm down, just calm down
Yeah,
and focus. Just
Breathe
calm down and focus. You're gonna
and
get through this
breathe.
and you're gonna be able to do this, you
Mhm.
know, and you can't give up. You might have to walk away,
yeah,
but you go right back to it. You
Mhm.
don't give up. You don't stop trying. You know,
yeah.
you gotta continue. You gotta keep on trying, keep on trying. You know, but then you, like he said, talk to yourself, calm yourself down. You know, and you can
And
do
And the
it.
take those
beauty of it
thoughts
that we know
captive.
God, and
And take
God knows
those
how to
thoughts captive.
download in us.
What'd you say, Mom?
And the beauty of it is we know God, and the God can download ideas in us.
That's what I was saying. Like,
We
take,
can put
take,
things in our minds, and we can
yeah.
put positive. And always have paper and pencil with you so you can jot stuff down. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was
that's something I have to practice to talk to myself. I usually just think to myself, but I don't say it out loud.
right.
You know what I mean? I just think to myself, all right, get yourself together, whatever, but I don't say it out loud. And I think, I'm gonna start practicing to do that.
But you don't have to say. You can say it out loud within. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you tell
Is this,
yourself,
is this still the same? Is it still effective?
it's still effective.
It can, yeah, it can be effective.
Because
It
it's a
can
thought.
still be.
You know, it's taking those thoughts captive. You know, those negative thoughts. You got to take them captive. Yeah, and it's sometimes. I mean, just a perfect example is my job. Like when I get some of those proposals that just seem like they're so overwhelming, and I got to get outside of myself to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, girl, you got to get this done. And I'm like, in my mind, I'd be like, no, you can't focus on anything else. You got to focus on this. Don't worry about all the components of it. And you need all these resumes. You need this, you need that. Don't worry about you working with, I was working with Clark construction, right? And so we giving them our stuff and everything, and their stuff looks different from ours. And it's like, girl, you can do it. You can do this. Don't even, because when you think about, like he was like you said, don't give up. But when you have negative thinking, it messes your mind up.
Yeah.
Remember, Mel, you
Absolutely,
said
yeah.
when you tell your mind, your brain don't, that it shuts down on you.
Yeah.
But you say you can do it.
You
It's
say I
possible.
can't, then all of a sudden your brain's like, okay, we can't do it.
Yeah.
Mel, can you talk about that? Do you remember telling us
Yeah.
about that?
It was so
What?
good. When you went
When
to
you
that
were
school,
talking about, as soon as you say no, as soon as you know how your brain, your whole
Yeah.
brain just shut down.
Yeah, that's what happens because it's like when you tell yourself no or whatever, you stop thinking. Your brain tells yourself, "Oh, I can't do it,"
yeah,
and it doesn't put your like things in place to make things happen.
right.
But when you tell yourself, "I can," it start putting all this stuff together to
Figure
work
out how to do it.
together to make it happen.
Yes.
Your
And
brain before it even happens, your brain starts to start your brain starts to
Figuring it out.
working stuff out in your head, in your brain before it even happens.
right, right.
And then even when you talk to children too, say now that's hey, now something you don't say that was wrong. If you're teaching them and they say this, you always do the opposite. You are thinking that's a good thought. And
Yeah.
you don't just say no, that's wrong. That's not the answer I'm looking for. So and that would shut them down. Then they feel bad and
Yeah.
feel a certain way in front of kids and all. But if you turn that around, I only have a quarter. Well, that's better. Look what I have, a penny. That's more than what I have. You can save that, that's more. And then if they come and say, yeah, they cut my paycheck. Guess what? Your creative juices start flowing. Now there's creativity.
Yeah.
And then, you can
Yeah.
do stuff now, and you write it down, you enhance it, and something else. the older you get, the better it can be.
Yeah.
You don't concentrate, and guess what? It heals you. It
Yes,
is
it
self
does.
healing. It really
Yes.
is.
Oh, that's good.
Positivity is
Absolutely.
self healing. So
Yes.
you don't
Yeah.
even have to. If you get a headache, you say, "No, I'm not supposed to get this headache.
That's right.
I'm not supposed to get this. It's something that I did. And what did
Right.
I do? And research yourself. You
Right.
don't have to ask when to go to the doctor.
And we
What
also
did
say,
I do? Oh, I'm better than this. And guess what? And they used to laugh at you. I have running stockings. If they laugh at you, guess what you're gonna do? Laugh at yourself too.
that's right,
And
Mom.
they say, "Oh, look at Mom's phone. Look at the ah." I said, "Oh, I am funny, ain't I? Ain't I funny?" And I laugh at
Ain't
myself.
that funny?
That is funny. And
Y'all-
you just laugh. And it takes and they just and that's what you tell the kids. And tell them that you laugh at yourself. And it takes the fun out of them making fun at you.
Yep,
Yeah.
and they cut it off.
Mom taught us about that to laugh at us. Y'all gotta see this thickening to show.
Okay, let me go back.
Uh-oh.
Look at this, y'all.
Let's see the thickening.
Save me some, Tawanda.
Yeah, it's thickening.
Oh,
All
Yes.
right.
Nice.
That
That's
looks
because
good.
of cornstarch. Can y'all see it?
yes.
You
That's
say
because
cornstarch and cold water and cold liquid?
Right, with the cold apples. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. Okay, you can go back.
That's
A little bit
cool.
more. Don't overcook it because you're gonna have apple mush.
So look, Mel, are you ready to start yours?
Whenever you want me to, I'm
Go ahead.
good. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna move my little stool here.
You gonna move what?
I had a little stool I was sitting on.
Oh.
Yeah. So before I get started, I wanted to give Sherry Wilson a shout out because she told me that she's our number one supporter. And she's always
Oh, thank
we
you.
don't see her comments or anything, but she tell us she supports us all the time. So
Yeah, I see her thumbs up. I see her thumbs up.
Thank you so much.
Your Mel is up. Lord, we have no idea. I didn't even put it out here what it is because I don't know what it is.
well, I don't know what it is either.
They always having those surprise dishes.
What to call it. But the reason why I'm doing this is because Thanksgiving, a lot of people have been doing a whole lot of cooking, like for weeks, prepping and stuff, marinating your meat and all of that kind of stuff. And so this is a quick and easy, simple dish that anybody can make.
Okay,
All
man.
right? Okay.
Are you
So
ready?
first of all, I'm gonna get my greens because we gotta have greens, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Are they fresh greens, Melanie?
Huh?
They were fresh greens. You had to pick them and pick
Yes,
them.
this is fresh greens.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A.
what happened, Tisha?
Fresh greens.
What's so funny, Tisha?
How they from Chick-fil-A?
These are fresh greens.
Y'all fun. Mel, you hilarious. Just
I mean, you cook them yourself,
Mel
man.
covered the name of the store. Mel.
All right. So we just stir up our greens.
All right, now
And
move to the
here,
side so we can
yes.
see.
Can you see?
Yes, now we can.
All right. Let me move it so you can see.
right.
Like I said, it's real simple. It's not.
How long it take you to cook them, Melanie?
Like 2 minutes or something like that. All right. Oh, don't that look good? That look real pretty. Look at that.
Wait a minute. Go to the. Yep, that looks good. That's your
Don't
camera
that
right
look
there.
good?
Yes,
Smells
that looks
good,
good.
too.
Is that kale?
wait. What kind of greens, Ma? What kind of greens
This
are
is
those, Mel?
kale.
It looks like kale.
Kale. Okay, yeah.
This is kale, and it has some vinaigrette, apple vinaigrette in there.
Okay.
Okay. Very
Yes.
good.
All
Very
right.
good.
Did you make the vinaigrette? Did you make it?
I made everything. Come on now. If you put me out there like that. And then I had to add some grilled chicken because protein is good for you.
Grilled
Wait a
chicken.
minute.
Grilled chicken.
How did you fix your grilled chicken, Mel?
All I did was just marinate it a little bit. And then I'm gonna add some sauce to it.
That's how you cook them?
Can't tell y'all what kind of sauce this is.
She can't tell us her secret. Oh goodness.
Woo! Mel, what in the world is that? What is that, Mel? The
Can't
vinaigrette?
tell you what kind of sauce it is.
Oh, okay.
All right,
All right.
y'all got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Sauce up, and I like a vinaigrette sauce that I'll add to it as well.
Okay.
And it's almost like it's like a marinade you use sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get mine. And like I said, it's really quick, easy,
2
not
minutes.
hard to do, you know.
Now what's that, Mel?
This is my vinaigrette.
Oh.
Yeah. You just add the vinaigrette.
Everything's so secretive. We can't even see the stuff.
Everything is secretive.
Yeah. Y'all have to call me for the recipe.
Oh
All right. So we got the
Can we
The
look
tail
at the
and the
chicken? Can we see the Mel, can we see the chicken? Can you put the chicken in the camera?
chicken.
Oh, that looks good.
Does that look good?
Yes.
Yes. And they got a little touch of honey in there.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Honey is good for you.
It is.
And then this is like the main thing right here.
What's the main thing?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
Everybody does macaroni and cheese.
How long did it take you to fix that, Mel?
Yes. So you
Mommy
just-
said, how long did it take you to fix the macaroni and cheese?
oh, this took me a little longer, probably like 5 minutes. So we just make this. And look at the mac. And you don't have to do a whole lot with the mac and cheese either.
Help her, Jesus.
Oh, look at the
You go, Mel. You
Look
go,
at that.
girl.
God is so good.
Yes, he is, right?
Hold up. Do y'all see the blue tape? Do y'all see the blue tape?
What you talking about? All right, now we're going to assemble everything. I
No,
told
so
you
I'm
this is
Assemble.
not going to take that long. We're going to assemble everything.
I was almost done.
It's almost done. It don't take long like that vegan apple pie toward the thing.
What did she say about the apple pie?
Tawana said, Mel said, doesn't take as long as your vegan apple pie.
All right.
Hey,
So we
Okay,
got the
ma'am.
kale.
The kale, macaroni and cheese and cake. Okay.
Mac and cheese.
I'm gonna have to come over and taste that tomorrow. That's interesting. Look, Daddy and Gwenda say that is very interesting.
Melanie always did make interesting stuff. You remember the drinks you made and what did you put in it? Garlic in it, Mel?
Mom, I was young, Mom.
I know,
I
wait
know,
a
what
minute.
in
But
the
this is what you said. You said that was good for our health. You said,
Come
oh,
on,
that's
she was young, Ma. She was young.
but you still said it
real
was good.
young.
Now, Wendell said that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is it done?
Not almost. It's almost done. You just gonna
Okay.
add the finishing touch to it.
And what's that?
What's that?
Almond.
Oh, it already came crushed and everything.
Almonds.
Yes.
And crushed and everything.
And there you have it.
Oh,
Wow.
and you done? That's it?
Yeah, it's
That's for your
done.
dinner tonight, Mel.
Huh?
That's for dinner tonight.
That's it. There you have it.
Wow.
Didn't even take long.
Less than 5 minutes.
Didn't take long at all.
Didn't take long at all.
So look, so we have another speaker, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can move this down. Okay, there we go. We have another speaker, and he's going to be talking about 11 things people learn too late in life to do. There are 11 things, and
Okay.
this is actually Denzel Washington.
Oh,
We're going
Let me get my
to
book. So I
yeah.
can start writing.
up here. All right, and here we go.
11 things people learn too late in life. 1, the less you say, the more your words will matter. 2, don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5, you meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9,
Wow.
if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks.
What do you say to the men?
Wow.
11 things. Life. 1,
so good.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, did y'all write those down? It was a
It was
lot.
too fast, and I forgot my shorthand.
It wasn't.
What do you say, Mom?
He was saying one thing he said was oh my Lord, what was it? Jesus help me. Wait a minute.
Talking about your words and
He was talking about the let's see.
You talking about possibilities or something?
Yeah.
it's opportunities, something like that.
Yeah, we have to watch that one again because that went by real fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, just play it again.
Put it
You
on
want to do it
again.
again?
All right, hold up. He was flying.
He was. Oh.
Like, y'all get y'all pin out. We can't lose our audience. All right, y'all ready?
Yes, come on.
11 things people learn too late in life. 1, the less you say, the more your words will matter.
Okay, the less you say, the more your words will matter.
Mm.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yes.
Wow.
2, don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do.
Now that's a good one right there.
Everything
That's a good
personally.
one right there.
Not
Not
everyone
everybody
thinks
thinks about you as much as you
much
think
as
about
you do.
yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Stop taking stuff personally.
Man, my foot is hurt. My toes is hurting on that one.
Because my thing is, you know who you are, so it doesn't even matter what people say about you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they're saying negative stuff to mess you up, to get into your head. Sometimes, you know what I mean. It is a lot of times the enemy use people to
Right.
to say crazy stuff to you, you know, and
then
they don't even
sometimes-
mean it.
And then sometimes you think people are talking about you and they're not even talking about you. You know, you make stuff happen to your own self, you
Yeah.
know, based on that you thinking about yourself so much,
Right.
you know? Yeah, that's fun.
But you know what? If people are feeling jealous, that's really a compliment. When they kind of hating on you because of all of that, that's a compliment
Yeah, yeah.
because they wouldn't do that to anybody else. You know that they thought that was a negative in their life.
Yeah, I guess
And
at
then
the moment you don't see it as a compliment.
Then
though.
you need to stop
Because it's
hanging
hurtful.
out.
Sometimes it's hurtful, but he was like, not everyone's gonna think about you as much as you do.
Right.
And it's like, even if someone tears you down, you go home and build yourself back up, or on the way home, and it's like, build yourself back up. And
That's
I
right.
used to say, oh, I denounce that. When somebody says something, what are you talking about? Oh, no, I denounce that. That's not going to happen to me. Oh, no. They say, yeah, but this happened to me. Every time someone, it's going to happen to you. I say, oh, no, it's not going to happen to me like that.
It's all about staying positive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about staying positive.
Absolutely.
No matter how much negative stuff people say about you, you
Yeah.
just think positive. Because
Right.
when you start thinking what they said, you make that become your life.
That's
You
so
know what I'm
true.
saying?
And then when you positive things in people's lives, you keep them from suicidal thoughts,
Yeah.
And they get this to me. They say no. Don't let them say, and whatever they say, don't let them determine who you are.
That's right.
I'm above that. I'm better than that. If they're
And
gonna
don't
do
repeat it
it,
either. Don't repeat what people say about you. That's negative, because you still reaffirming it, I think. If you repeat
You
it.
do.
All right,
You absolutely are.
I'm thinking basically to our kids, with our
Yeah.
kids, they hurt their feelings. Say, oh, you know who you are, and they can always come home to love. We have to build each other up.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one.
3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities.
Woo! When you focus on your problems, you'll have more problems. Stop focusing on your problems.
And when you focus on possibilities,
Then you have more opportunities.
opportunities.
You know what? When you need to stop focusing on a problem and start focusing on the solution. How
Yes.
do you fix this?
Yeah.
We were having meetings before, and when I was working, and there's somebody, they always knew everything that was wrong. Well, you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't do that, and we shouldn't do this, and we should. Well, what should we do?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how to fix the problem, then talking about the problem. Let's talk about how to fix it. That's what we need to do.
All right.
You know
Next.
what? During the pandemic, ladies, people didn't have jobs, but there were more people opening up their businesses in their homes.
That's
They
right.
started
Yeah.
creating businesses.
All right, so let's go to number 4.
No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5.
That's good.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Oh yeah. Because it hurts.
That's what you're saying. When you look back, you find out, oh, I lived a perfect life, because everything is going to line up. But you don't see it right now. You don't see stuff lining up right now. But then when you look back years later, you'll be like, oh wow, I see why that happened.
Yes. When you say, I made it. I made it.
So now you got to think about it at your next test. Because some people, they go back to ground zero. No, think about the next test you're in, how God brought you out and what happened and all that time. When I got fired from my job, I got a better job, I made more money. Then if something else happens with your job, well, years ago when this happened. So I'm just expecting God to do something great in my life.
Right.
And Tish, you know what I thought about? That the surgeries I went through, I was in a lot of pain. I say, now this time next week, this gonna be history.
Yeah.
This gonna be history.
Yeah.
And that was really helpful.
Okay, I'm filling up the pie dish now, y'all. Y'all want to see it?
All right, number 5.
You meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6.
So let me put your. What'd you say, Tawanda?
Can y'all see it? I'm filling up the pie dish.
No. No.
Y'all see it?
No, wait a minute.
I can see a little bit.
All right. Oh,
That looks good.
looks really good.
Okay, so this is gonna cook for it's gonna cook for like 45 minutes. Yeah.
Are you going to put crust over it?
Yep, I'm gonna put crust over it. So what happens is I'm gonna also put foil around the edges. And it's gonna cook at 400 for 25 minutes. Then I'm gonna lower the temperature to 350 and let it cook for another 35 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's gonna cook a little longer than 45 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, y'all go ahead.
That looks really good.
All right, here we go.
6, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7,
Never be afraid to try something new.
Yeah.
Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. So what does that mean? You got to keep on learning.
That reminds me of Michelle Obama's book, Becoming.
Uh-huh.
You know, you never stop doing something else, you know, and it's okay. It's okay to go to another chapter in your life. You know, you don't have to stay in this one chapter. It's okay to go to another chapter.
Yeah,
You know,
don't get stuck.
Always becoming. You're always becoming.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Always growing.
Number 7.
you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8,
Never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a what? Memory.
A memory. Yeah. So it's past.
once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9,
Why? That right there.
Say that again. Say that again.
Once you start thinking about the things you are grateful for, you'll lose track of what you lack. Like you won't worry about what you lack because you're looking at what you're grateful for.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. This is some good stuff.
Number 9.
if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future.
Come on now. That's the scripture. Come on now. You can call those things that be not as though they are in life and death. Then the power of your tongue.
Yeah.
You can have what you say.
And that's why you have to have control over it and not say everything and anything out your mouth over your family, over your life, over anything.
Now you tell yourself shut up sometimes, huh?
Yes. And you know what else, you guys, I realized? Don't even read negative stuff that you see, you know, on somebody's bumper sticker. Don't even read it because sometimes it says I am and it's something negative. You know? So when you see something, don't even read bumper sticker stuff that says I am and it's something negative. Don't even read that, you know?
Well, it's all you automatically read, but you can dismiss it. You learn to just dismiss stuff. Like you hear stuff, you're gonna hear stuff, but dismiss it and don't repeat. Don't give life to it.
Right.
Exactly.
All right.
10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks.
What do you say to the men?
Wow.
That's excellent. Excellent.
Isn't it good?
Yes, totally.
I only counted 10, y'all.
Well, one of them was really fast, so.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I counted 10 too, but all of them, 10 was good.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
That's right. Absolutely.
I have it in my system anyway. I can look at it. I like to write it down.
Yeah.
Here is one from Miles Monroe, guys. Discover your purpose. This is a good one too.
And I discovered life is very simple. Life is simple. God hid everything that a thing's supposed to become in itself. So your future is not ahead of you. It's trapped on the inside. Your future is in you, been there all along, but there's too much noise. So as you get home, clink, remote on. In the car, boom, 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 boom. So as you come with the car, friends, yap, 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 yap. God is saying, man, this is a lot of noise for the last 50 years. I can't even get to this person. How did God get to talk to Abraham? God says, leave your home. Let's talk in the mountain. See, the reason why you can't discover even what you were born to do is because you don't even make time to discover it. There are so many animals in the jungle more powerful than the.
Wow. So we have to turn off the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because people want to realize sometimes to be like, I don't know who I am. But I think it's so much noise going on. You can't get to who you are because there's so much stuff. And then you're trying to be like so many other people.
Yeah.
You're not satisfied with how you look, with what you're doing, with your life, with your gift. And you're thinking that you're looking at other people. You're like, I want to do this. I want to be that. I want to look like that. So you don't even understand and know. And you never meet the real you because you're so busy trying to be like somebody else because the grass looks greener on that side. Mom, what you going to say? I'm looking at your face.
Yeah, I'm saying this. You say, oh, I want to be like that. I want to know that. Well, you have to do what they did. Did you go to school? Did you develop yourself? So turn that radio off when you get in the car. And when you get in a traffic jam, don't get frustrated, but you are planning while you're in that jam. You are in that spot for a purpose. You're not zipping home to do all this work. You are stuck in traffic for 30 minutes so you can plan and think and reflect.
That is so good. That's so good.
Right. So you use what you use that negative opportunity. You use being stuck in the traffic. Plan your schedule. Plan what you're gonna do. Talk to yourself. Pray. Try to memorize scripture verses while you're in that traffic jam. Then you pray for whatever is causing that jam. That God will bless. You develop yourself in a traffic jam. So then you're not afraid of it. You almost look forward to a traffic jam. Because one thing you started in plenty of time, and when you get home, you're fine.
You know what? That's so good. That's helping me because I was like dealing with the symptoms of claustrophobia. And so if I'm stuck in traffic and I can't see where the traffic is ending and I can't see where the traffic started, and then I start like having anxiety.
Oh, really?
Big time, big time. And so I would want to go to sleep. But now I know that I'm in that traffic jam for a reason, and now I don't have to be afraid and have anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot. Thank you for that, Mom.
And so I stopped, like I used to be on the phone because of my distance, but then I started listening to Miles Monroe talking about the kingdom of God. So my long distance is like bathing myself into like wealth, into the word and all that kind of stuff that really helps. So by the time I get to work, I feel so good. And then while I'm driving, I'm taking control of stuff. I'm releasing the kingdom of God, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm walking in favor of the Lord. And I'm releasing all this stuff in my life. Then my job is like, woo, it's not a problem at all. What were you going to say now?
I was just thinking about I was when mommy said something like, don't try to do what other people are doing or whatever. But what if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing? I mean, I think it's okay to try different things to see what you're good at, to see, what you have a passion for, to see if this is for you or not. So it's like trial and error, or just trying things out or whatever. And I think that's okay to do that because there are people out there. For instance, there was somebody that I encountered. I can't say where they were or anything. Somebody that I encountered, and we're around the same age, and they just feel comfortable in where they are. They don't want to explore. They don't want to, think outside the box.
Yeah.
Because they feel like if they go outside of, where they are, something bad may happen, or it may not work or whatever. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. Try something else.
Right.
People, a lot of people, they don't understand, like he was saying, what the your purpose or what you're supposed to do. Everything is already inside of you. When God made us, He made us complete.
Yes, He did.
That's right now. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just gotta figure out what is it that's inside of us that we're supposed to be doing.
That's right. Well, you ask Him. He made you, so you ask Him.
Yeah.
You ask Him, Lord, what is this, Lord, I'm supposed to be doing?
Absolutely.
And He'll tell you.
Yes,
I'm smiling because sometimes when you're really good and you have a passion for something and you're good at what you're doing, other people see what's in you. Sometimes we don't even see it ourselves.
So true.
Yeah. So God gifts without repentance. Everybody's born with it in them. You don't repent for it. You got it in you.
Right.
You already have it in you. It wasn't me. And God made everything, you know. It's beautiful.
And
You know,
they oh, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
no, that's it.
And they use it to make themselves rich, and they don't even want you to know who you are.
That's
As
right.
long as you don't know who you are, you want to like keep on helping them, because I don't know that I can do this and even better and make more money, you know, for myself. So it's like, so I'm not even going to tell her who she is, because I need her to keep helping me.
And you have to know it, Rick. You have to know.
Saying, I know you're trying to do your own thing, but can you help me?
Right.
You know, and for years we were stuck in that. You know, and
Right.
it's time for us to come out of that. And then it's like, okay, so if you think I have all this stuff in me, I need to become aware of who I am. And I was like, okay, let me do this then. Since I'm doing this for you and doing such a great job, then like this girl said, I'm just waiting for you to do your own, get your own proposal business. I'm like, what? I'm just waiting. It's like I'm just waiting on like, when is she going to get this for herself and start doing proposals on her own to make her
That's excellent.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I'm thinking since you said that, I'm thinking that we are in these workplaces and stuff, you know, because we're there to learn something, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when I was working with this one couple, and they were like millionaires, right? And I was seeing all this stuff happening in their home, and they had a petty cash drawer, and they had this going on. I mean, in their home, and I believe the Lord was telling me, you are seeing this for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, so you can know how to act when this happens for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything we go through and everywhere we are is for a purpose. Because God does things on purpose for a purpose. So it's time for us to learn from, you know, our experiences. And then ask God, Lord, why am I here? Why am I on this job? Why am I here? You know, and that will, you know, will help you in the long run as well. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
I was thinking about, I know there's something that we did at our church. We did an assessment. And, you know, sometimes you can do an assessment to find out what you're good at and, you know, what you're passionate, answer certain questions or whatever. And then it'll give you a synopsis. Oh, that looks so good, Twanda. Oh my God.
You see that? She can have her own cooking show, her own cooking business.
She just did that while we were talking, y'all, and I saw her with her roller, her pen. Oh, Tish is on here. Tish said, whenever you discover something new in your life and new unfamiliar territory, it shows that there is growth in your life and no stagnation. Your life should evolve in different seasons of it.
Go ahead. That's good.
I know that. Yeah, that girl. Yeah,
that is good.
That girl did this crust from scratch. I saw her.
And sometimes you're so busy developing other people's dreams, you don't have time to develop your own dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So true. Did y'all hear that in virtual land?
So now I'm gonna take this fork, y'all, and you know, press it on the crust edges.
That looks so good, Twana. You could probably market that. Put that in the stores.
Can y'all see me doing this?
Oh, she brought us the bread the other day, y'all. The church. I say you can market this, Tawanda. That bread was so good.
Wow, Tawanda. It's pretty too.
Isn't it pretty?
Wow.
Yeah, the cooking.
Got one more minute. I didn't think we were going to go through all these videos, but when y'all feeling down and out, go on YouTube and put in motivational speakers and stuff.
Yeah,
I know that.
We found a lot of them. One of them I want to show before we go.
Okay.
This
So
before
real
we
quick,
go.
I gotta show this real quick. So you take some foil and you put it around the edges, you guys. See that?
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't brown, so it doesn't, you know, burn and stuff like in the oven.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get this video out.
Okay.
Good. Good stuff.
It's the last one.
And to all of you watching here, come close to the screen and listen. People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see.
Woo!
Yes.
You better love what you see.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in, chilling with the girls. Tish said that looks like the pie. That looks like the pie that is displayed on the pie pan products. LOL.
Right. Right.
So we did not get through all of our videos and all of our talking points, but it was still good. And we hope y'all really learned something and to motivate you in life so you can keep on moving and don't get stuck. Don't give up. Stop the negative thinking. Get rid of the noise. Like all the videos were like really, really good. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all, we're not going to see y'all. Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a Merry
Christmas, everyone. We love you guys.
We love you. And we're not taking any breaks. So we're on every Friday. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. We are here.
Yep.
This is our almost going on 4 years, y'all. We've been here. Going strong for almost 4 years since COVID started. So we appreciate our viewers and everything. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Chilling with the Girls. Go back and look at our other videos. I'm thinking about even replenishing some of them and doing like a collage or something of videos, do like a special or something like that.
Yeah.
But thank y'all so much. Give us a thumbs up if y'all like our videos and share them with your friends and all that kind of stuff. We love you guys. Have a great holiday. Enjoy your family and your friends. What she said, y'all. Yay, anti-brakes. Anti-brakes. So
that's right.
Take care. We love you, and we will see y'all next week on another episode of Chillin' with the Girls.
Hello, hello, yeah.